All right, hello. I don't know if this is even working or whatever. Like, I gotta call my internet because for some reason I'm got very poor upload or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Might have to be a few more test streams before we start doing it. But let's just go ahead and get into it. This is Bizarre Bub. This is V90 Scary Comp. We're going to just delve into it. Evidently, there's 8 of these. If you guys haven't ever seen Bizarre Bub, definitely go sub to him. I know I am. Right there. Well, I guess we'll just switch it over to here. And then there we go. Right there. Let's go ahead and get into it. If I can fucking load it. Maybe I man, fucking today, let me tell you, it's fucking.
I'm Noel Honig, and I'm a director and a designer.
See this guy?
I'm working with type in
This
photo.
guy's being a dick.
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt
That
playtime.
fucking kid's scary.
According
Jesus.
to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Just up middle of the night. Look at that doll looking at us. You see that shit right there? Jesus.
Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. Go ahead and play. Yeah. Bling, 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 bling.
All right. Just gonna grab her feet. What? What? And she is now a skinwalker. Replaced. Ugh. No thank you. What? Oh. Oh, it's the video. The video's skipping and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is
fuck all
extremely
that.
concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Ooh. It's a nice room. Look at that.
I should not be this scared right now.
She said I should not be scared right now. Be scared. Now mom gets dragged under.
Oh my god.
As if checking under the bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen.
I almost thought that was a fucking kid, like an actual kid under there.
Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates giving her thoughts on the whole situation. But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
Oh shit. Number 7.
Hello and welcome to the Bobby
God
offices.
dang
where we
it.
specialize in transforming spaces
YouTube
for our
ads. I
clients.
even have
Whether
an ad blocker. It just won't let
In the
me do
following
it.
video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below. Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading
Dun,
over,
dun, dun.
something happens inside this elevator.
They
that
going
neither
up or
friend
down?
Could explain. This is what was caught.
No. I mean, that could just be someone like, I'm super skeptical of these, obviously, like I think everybody is, but like, I mean, it could be like,
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying or something along those lines. Now, neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
ooh, is
We're
it the same
getting
two
crazy
friends?
calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor, and this is like the third time it's happened, and I'm bringing y'all along with me, so okay.
Ooh.
Okay. There's the phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling. Yep, okay. No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling.
I guess Squatch got on here. Maybe he's still in here. I don't know, but
or anything
he
inside.
texted me of all things instead of like actually putting it in fucking chat. Hey, awesome. What's up? Okay, see, now I'm having a problem. Now I know.
Mind you, that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
This isn't working, so we're just gonna cut that out. Good to know. There we go. How you doing, awesome?
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
How is everything? Because, like, I don't know. It's saying my internet's like shit right now. Like I have like 50% I have like 50% fucking dropped frames and shit for watching fucking YouTube. Like what?
Here in this
is
corner,
ridiculous.
Right corner, okay. Or in that corner. I don't
All
know.
the
I mean, like,
corners.
I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good. I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked.
I see you
Whether it's
too,
the
Harley.
elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel.
Your YouTube
As of
name's
now,
your
there haven't been any
name.
updates.
It's
But
crazy.
Until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Anyways, let me know quality thoughts, all that. Oh, nice.
Feeling healthy by Leap.
God damn, Kung Pao chicken.
Making a dinner
That's the scariest thing yet.
that makes their whole day.
No, we're gonna stop. I don't like it. Why am I seeing this ad? Block ad. Continue. I don't want to see it anymore. That's why.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone
Fucking
at home,
cats.
spots something out of the corner of his eye. It
Sorry,
happened
Awesome. I
while
know
being
you
in
love
his living
cats,
room,
but
scrolling
no
on his
cats for
phone.
me.
For some
Only
reason, he couldn't shake
doggos.
the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but
Of course
something
no one's
else
gonna
happens
believe
that
him.
terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard.
It looks like my YouTube stream's just buffering and that's it.
I'm freaking
I don't know
out.
what the fuck's going on, guys. Like, this shit's kind of pissing me off. I've even reset the router. I actually started this earlier and had to reset the fucking router. And modem. Obviously, I did the modem at the same time. I'm about to fucking call my internet provider and be like, what the fuck is going on? And sorry if you hear Sif. She's kind of going crazy.
There's something in this house.
Yeah, there's no reason for my internet to be bad when I have fiber. 1 gig up, 1 gig down. No excuses. Okay. Hold on. Ooh.
No.
He said, nope, nope, nope. Zip.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage
Zip.
of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items. But even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera.
Okay.
And even if he doesn't,
is everything coming in good, guys?
That this
yes, no? I need to know. Like, I'm kind of like freaking out here.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed.
Nobody drives like that.
Driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his
That's more like it.
delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure.
Unless you're a teenager learning how to drive, I don't think I've ever seen anyone drive like this.
By his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the wire. Chuck, and she...
Out of nowhere,
I missed it.
A person dressed in white
oh
appears
shit!
Close by. They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens
oh
quickly,
damn!
But not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified, and for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to
fucking
swerve the car
crackheads,
to avoid
man.
hitting her.
Jesus,
However,
drugs are bad,
when
guys. Drugs are bad.
Security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something
okay, so like the
appeared.
picture quality and
Whether
everything's
ghost or
really
not,
good.
This whole incident
My
continues
F's
to
and
baffle
F's are
me.
always bad because of my lisp. Always. Fucking ads, dude.
Hey, you want to add our amazing chatbot?
Good
On a Wednesday
lord,
night,
I have a few
family
of these
shoots a
loaded
video
up
to
though.
record a special occasion.
Just saying, just
It's
so you guys
someone's
know.
birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although expecting a surprise party for his wife and kid,
that
he was
hair.
not expecting the following incident. What was
Kinda
caught
jealous.
during this moment has left the family immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After
Of
relighting
course.
the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Oh, I seen it.
Now it
Behind the
happens real fast,
child.
but in case you missed it, here it is again.
It's watching him. Oh.
It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be
See,
a
we got
figure
eyes.
standing behind the family.
And a
Only
mouth.
there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party?
Man, it's like great-great-great-grandpa, man, watching his legacy live on. Stop freaking out.
Now, just like
Calm
the
down,
previous
guys.
video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Motherfucker 69, look at that.
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. What? Yo, birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Just like
Ooh.
viewers,
Oh,
Ben,
no.
the birthday boy, is caught off
Candles.
guard upon seeing smoke rise
Of
from
all
his cake.
things.
It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them. and
Squatch,
neither
I
did
don't think
anyone
your
else,
ghosts
according to the
like
party.
birthdays.
Yet if no one blew out the cake,
They're just
then what
jealous
did?
because they don't have
This
any
video
more.
becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything. It isn't certain as to what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place. If
It was the ghost of a chest burster just hanging out his chest.
You'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Ooh. Oh, number 2. Here we go.
In this
Got a few of these.
A child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
It's about to be like an alien in the field. I'm going the fuck upstairs.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty.
That's a good
apart from
one.
her son being there. But as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother.
Yeah.
According to her, this is what happened
hear you,
after her son
honey.
came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
Is it Sif time?
That he heard.
Is it Loki?
Coming from
Loki.
the cabinets,
Loki gonna come here.
that said to him, "How did you find me?"
Yeah. Come here, old
when
man.
He dropped his noodles. He ran upstairs, came busting in my room.
Oh, we'll go this way.
Jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die.
Who's first?
Somebody was in the house. Somebody was in the house.
Okay.
Telling me to get mine
Hi.
because somebody
Hi,
was in the
baby.
house. Somebody was in the house.
Come here, Loki.
And I'm like, and he finally
Come here,
did get
Loki.
a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps.
Oi.
I mean, big heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm
Yes,
terrified. I throw my
They're just
robe
too
on.
excited right now.
I push him into the room with his brothers.
Come here.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was
yes.
heard just moments after her son
Good
came running
boy.
into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video,
Watch your
she now
mouth.
knows.
Sorry, guys. Watch your mouth. Yeah. Wanna go outside? You guys want to go back outside? Okay, Loki. Hold on, guys. Loki. Loki? No? Neither of you? Come on. Okay, I got one. Come on, Loki. Come here. Yes. What are you doing? He's gonna hit one of my paddles. Ugh. Big old mountain boy. Over here. Now up. Come on, up. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? He's gonna like scream at me any second, guys. I just know it. All right.
Either
We'll go
someone
back.
was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had
Sounds
paid
like
him a
he's calmed
visit.
down.
Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother.
My apologies, guys. I should pause that sooner.
In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
He said yes.
Did you hear her?
Det var sleeping zo lekker. We woke him up. We woke him up.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
Oh shit.
You hear her?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Once again, the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently, nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened.
Ooh.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please
Check this out,
subscribe and
guys.
make sure to hit the bell icon
Subscribe
so you don't miss any uploads
and
in
like.
the
It's that
future.
easy.
Also,
We're going to do
9
that.
a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up in her
Mildred.
blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. After looking closely at the footage, she saw it. This is what she caught.
I'm still missing it. Oh.
According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever, or whatever this might have been, is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneasy. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos,
Yeah, I know I
regarding
haven't
this
lived in a
clip,
haunted
viewers
house.
continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this? In this next video, two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby. Now, the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything peculiar. All that's seen is someone who, for some reason, is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home. Although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough, it's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking, as they mention. Watching closely, they continue to record, when suddenly, they see this.
Dude, this almost looks like this one that I was watching. Hold on. Yeah, pause here, I guess. So this almost looks like one of those ones like I watched. And it's like the same view, same street angle, almost the same palm tree and window and everything, right? Except for it wasn't like a Pueblo house like this. It was just like your normal house. And anyways, this mom was like filming the outside of her house with her kids out there on the sidewalk by the street. You know, I can imagine how much of a fucking meth head she looked like to all our neighbors and shit, filming her house with their kids, and they're all like fucking pointing and screaming at the house and shit, right? But like, as she like zooms in and shit, like you can see the blinds, they're all open and stuff, and then like all of a sudden they just like shut, right? Whenever like a flashlight hits them, and when the flashlight goes off, they open. Right, and it does it like a few times. You have to watch the video. It's somewhere on this channel. I don't remember which episode it was, but I mean, it was actually pretty fucking crazy. It was pretty crazy. Still, like, all this is highly faked, or can be highly faked. You know, don't know. How do they put that? Allegedly real. Yeah. It just reminded me of that. No, they're pacing. It's like some 13 Ghosts movement shit. You guys ever watch that? It's like stop go animation, but it's like sped up too. It just looks weird. Yeah, they're moving back and forth.
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens. Out of nowhere, the person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely fast. It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief, feeling creeped out by this eerie sight. Whoever, or whatever this might be, appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity. While there has yet to be an update.
What was that was going in front of the camera? It's like a dinosaur puppet hand thing or what?
Or even what was caught on camera.
Ooh. Man.
Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
The ghost of the dead body underneath all that fucking garbage that died in an avalanche.
You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can you?
Oh, man.
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know. She's got a lot
That's a clown face.
Just, like,
I
she's
seen
really
it.
cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like, she keeps everything. She's really well off too, but
it happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on.
Clown face. I seen it.
She's got a lot of money. She's just like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything.
Oh.
This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie, a pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened.
That dude
While
straight
some
up looked
believe
like
that
a
this may
killer
have been
clown
the
from
spirit,
outer space.
Others believe that
Are we
something
fucking
else was
serious?
captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera.
Don't look
This
at that
footage
woman's
was captured
face.
by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like, that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
Do you think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago, before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Watch what our office ghost could do.
Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it.
Very good.
Stop. Stop. Move it. Come on.
You just told it to stop. Now you're telling it to move it? That's gonna get frustrated with your ass.
You can knock it down. Come on. Y'all, come on.
Embrace your inner cat. Make awesome proud.
Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even say this right. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace.
Dude, some hospitals gotta be some fucking haunted ass motherfucking places. Come on now. If like fucking spirits in our world really do exist, like that's gotta be like number fucking one next to graveyards and battlegrounds.
So instead of us taking hours and hours and hours to search
Wow.
that sounds like
Latino Johnny Depp.
we listen to on Spotify.
On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Be careful.
me Snoopy.
Hmm. What? Oh my.
Be careful, don't fall.
Now,
Was this
Veronica
one just
writes
an
that she
audible
didn't
one?
hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her,
Shit.
a
Okay,
woman's
so
voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress.
yeah.
She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On a Thursday afternoon, somewhere in Texas, a woman named Kiki Clemens begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering what just happened, she just can't. Something very strange had just occurred in her backyard, and so she records this video on the off chance that no one would believe her. Even before this, there were countless times when she knew that something wasn't right with her home, particularly the small shed in the back.
The light is off.
I thought that was like a trailer. She was like written out or something.
Super tight lock.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed.
So she does rent
There
it out.
hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there. Now, Kiki definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen
Squatch,
until recently.
you're really
On a certain
behind
day,
me
while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the
time.
shed suddenly flings open.
So
Terrified
when you
beyond
just
belief,
like
she cautiously
remark
walks over
stuff like
and
they
records this
are,
video. Take a
it
look.
kind of comes out of the blue for me.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself.
No, we got a door opening.
Y'all, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just...
The dog's like, hell nah.
The door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in. Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Dog's like, I'm out. Have fun.
There's like... What? Why did you just jump like that?
Dog's in on it, man. The dog's in on it.
Baby. Y'all, do you see her? What's going on?
It's unclear.
What's if? I heard yous. I heard yous. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes Roctopus. Hi baby. Hi baby. What'd you want? What'd you want? What'd you want? Oh goodness. What? You're dancing with my knee. You're being very gentle. Yeah, yeah. Calm down. All right, cool. I'm gonna let you guys back out because that's the husky way. Come on, Logie. Logie, come on. Go on. Oh, there we go. Huskies, man. I'm slow? No. I'm real time. You catch up to what I'm putting out. For reals.
Clear why, but Dutch is looking at a certain spot behind the door.
Tell me I'm
Clearly,
slow.
no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the door frame when Kiki
I
approaches
might be a
the
little
shed.
like
If no
slow.
one's there, then what is? It doesn't seem obvious, but one thing that many viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon realizing, is the fact that Dutch is looking past the door's height. Whatever is there, according to viewers, must be tall. Considering that Kiki thinks something supernatural had occurred, she believes that something was actually there that only Dutch could see. To this day, her dog continues to look at the space as if scared by something that can't be seen.
She just not having it.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could create voiceovers that sound like a raspy old man?
A young teenage girl.
Or a guy with a different accent.
On April 28th of 2023, a very short video was posted by a security guard who was entrusted with safeguarding an isolated area during the nighttime. Needless to say, after what happened that night, they no longer worked the night shift. It isn't certain if this incident had solely been responsible for why they stopped working late at night, but based on the footage captured by the following CCTV camera, this may just be the reason. It's late at night when this is captured.
Okay. Someone got a call and picked up very quickly. Oh.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Now the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They, or it, just seemingly floats away before dissipating into thin air. Something had
I didn't
obviously
notice that
been
to
there,
begin with.
but what exactly was seen is unknown.
I did see like
Whether a person
some
or
shit light
something
up
else,
afterwards
this
though.
footage continues to baffle the night guard, who has no clue as to who or what
Oh,
was seen
okay.
that night. On April 30th of 2024,
And
a
I'm
hotel
responding
situated in the
as you
countryside of Latin
talk.
America had shared a video of something pretty strange.
Yeah, but you're seeing
The
everything
hotel in
like way
question is known
behind
as
in
Hotel
time.
Uchtetepec, and
You're
although
not
many
hearing
people
me
come here,
at the same time I
employees often
talk.
clean up rooms in which no one had occupied. They would enter a room and find the whole space entirely disheveled. Given how frequent this happens, the idea of a burglar having ransacked the place no longer seems likely. The space would be rearranged, but nothing would be missing. Although highly unusual, this next video might just be the strangest incident. One day, an employee had been told by a coworker that somebody was inside a room that shouldn't have any guests. Curious to see if anyone was actually there, they record this video and capture this.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice, ¿está ocupada? Le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto se ve se ve como que alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada. Y sigue ahí viéndose. Aquí más cerquita. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver a esa habitación.
You look like a fucked up doll or a mask.
Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve.
Upon getting closer, a face is seen at the window. It appears to stay in place without moving an inch, making this even more uncanny than it already is. Although some viewers have implied that this is a person, others believe that it's anything but. Its appearance is similar to that of something out of nightmares. After checking around, the mysterious figure is no longer there. Somehow, they had vanished before a sudden noise scares the living daylights out of the employee. Now, only so
It
much
sure
is known
did,
about
too.
this incident, but like always, you be the judge on what occurred here. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
Dun dun dun.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so,
We're gonna leave that
on
one a
May
like.
10th of 2024,
Go
a small
on.
family gets together to celebrate someone's birthday. As with any birthday celebration, the traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However, it would be during this festive party
Telling
that
you,
something
man,
very strange happens.
ghosts don't like fucking
According
birthdays.
to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened
Well,
on her
yeah,
birthday will
your
forever
comment's
linger in
gonna
her
hit
head.
as soon as
It's
it pops
around
up. I
9
watched
PM
this one
when
pop up,
this
by the
is
way.
captured. Take a look.
And nah, there's no way you could be at the same time as me as you're commenting upon everything. You know what I mean? It's just weird. The video's delayed. You're seeing it later than I am putting it out. You'll get it, Harley. You'll get it.
I'm taking oh, for God, I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. This is, the girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah. Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake? Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Oh, that's sweet.
Shut up. No way.
It's giving me anxiety.
That does not work.
Well, all right then.
Somehow, a toy fire truck goes off right when the family listens to Dad's message. Now, this fire truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father cherished. Considering that this went off at the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain. However, it's the following video, taken only a week later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
Damn. It's a little heart-wrenching. They put Dad in the bear. They put Dad in the bear.
It's because of this incident that Brookie
She misses her daddy.
father had been present. She took it as a sign that her dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed the opportunity to talk to him. Whether or not he was actually on the line is unknown, but nevertheless, it was already strange to hear the teddy bear with his voice talking at this moment. While this occurrence was already baffling enough, something happens only days later that leaves her extremely unnerved. Now, the following incident, as she believes, had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do. It's late at night when this is captured.
I need to find a way to kick my feet up at this chair. Get all comfy. Sit back and watch videos for you guys. I'm with you guys. You see it pop up on the TV after I send it a couple minutes before you see or read it. Okay, Squatch, if you are replying to me as I talk on the screen,
is something that Brookie
when
doesn't like
there's
talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this
a
incident
large
that
delay
talking
since
about
you're at the
it now
fire
brings up
trucks
strong
right now.
emotions for her. Although knowing that posting
You're
this video
not
wouldn't
going
help,
to.
she hopes that someone could explain what happened.
You're not
While some
at
believe
the
it
same
might have been her
pace
dad's
as me.
spirit reaching out.
Like,
She
it's
believes
hard
it
to
was
reply.
something
All I'm
else.
saying is be more
That
detailed
night,
what you're
she was
talking about
overcome with a sense of dread,
when
the
it
likes
comes
of
to
which she had
like
never felt before.
replying to the
So
video.
understandably, she would
They
rather talk about
are
the
is going to
pleasant
make no
moments that were
sense to
caught
me
on
when I'm
camera.
this far ahead of you.
At least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Let's see, you just put up Let the Old Man Play.
As an interior designer running a business, I often tackle tasks outside of my expertise. That's where Fiverr comes in. Connect.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a man rushes to his basement to record something that just happened.
Yo, fuck that basement, man.
On the staircase.
I'm all
This
about
was
some man
strange, as
caves,
no
but
one
that
had
looks
been in
like
the
that
basement.
fucking.
So he takes
Oh,
his
it's that
scale,
one pink
hoping to
bitch from
capture what often
fucking
happens when
Harry
no one is down
Potter.
there.
The
This is
the
what was
crazy
caught.
one. It's all about torturing kids. That's what that fucking room looks like. Want some candy? Even the door is like as creepy as it's gonna get. It is very well done. I will say that though. Like that carpet looks just fucking great. Yeah, no. Where's Tony? Tony needs to be thrown down in this room and locked up. Yeah, angry dog in a dress. Good Lord. I don't know if it's gonna be this fucking weird ass doll to the left, or the one kind of in the middle, or something in the doorway, or what. I might have missed it.
Oh my. What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
It's a really pretty house.
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up as being pretty creepy. This next footage was posted 10 years ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list. But even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at a party, when suddenly, something in the background is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Okay. Oh. Well.
Strangely, a small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It happens quickly, almost too quickly, that it seems like
it's
something
timed with her walking over.
But even stranger is that no children were present at the party, or at least that's what the person who took this video claims. If no children had been there, then who was this? But most importantly, how exactly did they vanish in just a matter of seconds?
Yes, Squatch, that's because when you enter it is when it pops up on the stream. Which is why it was a while ago.
In the following video, a man leaves his house before heading over to his car.
Oh.
At first, it appears that the video is nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home. While it may seem like that, it's what happens later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now, this footage was posted by the man's wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs. But this small family was recently made smaller, as Lisa had just lost her father. It isn't clear as to how he passed, but she'll always remember him for whistling all the time. As Lisa mentions, he would always tell her to whistle if she ever needed him. Although she can't do that now, this recording has shown her that she doesn't have to. According to Lisa, it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
Homie, you got too many keys on your thing.
The sound of someone whistling is heard clear as day on camera. Despite being quite loud, it appears that Lisa's husband didn't hear the whistle, but whether he had heard it or not doesn't matter to Lisa. The camera had caught it, and that alone has given her sufficient evidence to believe that her father is still here. Although she has yet to come up with an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death. So then, just who or what had whistled?
Dun dun dun.
On the night of September 2nd of 2020, a father walks into his daughter's room to see if she's okay. It was just then that he heard her screaming for help. Naturally, he runs over to check on her, but when he gets there,
see, right now it looks like you're
happens.
watching The Party Girl. And, with the disappearing kid or whatever. That one's just terrible.
Something had
that poor
clearly
girl.
terrified his daughter. Although initially thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified. So, out of curiosity, they checked the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out.
Well, yeah.
At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention. But after looking closely, they see it. Either someone or something had been inside their daughter's room.
What's the matter?
Now, it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before disappearing.
Frame by frame, and that face right there is what popped up. But here is a close-up. Right there, you can clearly see the lips, the teeth, the nose, the eye, the eyebrow, and like hair. You can't tell me that that's not a face.
The parents believe that this had been the reason why their child was afraid. Now, it's a bit hard to see at first, but a face
I can
can
kind of
somewhat
see
be
it.
made out. Although recorded a few years ago, they still can't explain what appeared in this footage. To this day, this video continues to baffle them. Now, this next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister had once worked at a children's center where something very strange happened. According to her, the center was a place for kids of all ages, including those who like to play music. It was pretty much a mix between a music school and a daycare center, which not many children went to for a couple of reasons. But the biggest reason was that they were scared. Children would often tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids. But of course, no one would be there. Other times, daycare staff would find toys misplaced even though no one had been inside. Now, eventually the daycare had shut down when COVID hit, but during this time, the owners had set up cameras to watch over the place in case anyone tried to break in. Although no one did, they did capture something that has left them pretty spooked. The following is their footage. Watch.
Oh. Teeter totter. Teeter totter. It's just fucking Ed. Calm down. She just hacked the footage afterwards, where like you couldn't see her. She just wanted to teeter totter. Oh, it's a gnome. What? It's like that thing from Cat's Eye. The whistle sounded like it came from the Ring camera. It really did. I agree. And they are two-way.
It now makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own to a strange white ball moving with a mind of its own, this place has employees.
Oh, is that a white ball?
haunted.
Okay.
Now, regardless of the video, Brenna's sister firmly believes this. She no longer works there, but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there.
It was like the little creature
Despite
from
not having
Cat's
footage
Eye
of these spooky encounters,
in the little girl's
Brenna doesn't
room,
think her
lives in
sister
the
was just
wall.
making things up. She believes her, and she believes that whatever was caught on camera is something that will continue to remain a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
This next video was taken inside a house where apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now the person who took this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each pet, according to them, is deeply cared for, as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal.
I haven't had that problem
The
yet.
following incident, they now believe that something else is going on.
Like every time I see Loki or Sif doing that, it's like been at a squirrel in the tree or something.
Yeah. Wow. Oof.
The music on that and the wind howling is great. Whoa. That's pretty cool. And it is wintertime. The wind sounds different in the winter. It just moans and howls at you.
The first time something like this has happened, it was just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife had been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house. On one occasion, the man's wife is alone at home, when suddenly she captures this.
Okay, it just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just happened again.
Oh, cool. I got this chat working. This is better.
Nobody there.
That's what they want you to think.
The dog stopped.
But the dogs know better. The dogs know.
Davey's freaking out by the door though.
Fucking JJ freaking you out, man. I get that one. Dude, her like shadow or reflection in the window
just like before,
almost looked like fucking somebody in the yard walking away.
To the couple that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural. Given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had, it only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is happening.
Knock, knock,
But like all
motherfuckers.
videos, this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple get on camera?
Little pig, let me in.
Now this next segment features two videos, both of which have something in common. In the first clip, which comes from Casey Lee, something happens that to this day gives her goosebumps whenever she thinks about it.
Oh,
On
man.
this particular night, Casey was having a few drinks at her house. Feeling a bit tipsy, she begins to talk out loud. She speaks as if Chris, her deceased husband, was still around. Despite being gone, she talks to him as though he were there. What happens next chills her to the core. Watch.
Chris, please watch over Boston. Mind your own business. Daddy's got you, okay? I'll make sure you're okay. I think he'll make sure I'm okay too.
That was a lot of relief right there.
Oh my God, I couldn't have timed that any better. I hope those cameras pick that up. That's insane.
The light flickers as if letting her know that he's listening.
Ooh.
Aside from flickering at the right time, it flickers not once, but twice, which viewers believe is a sign that it wasn't a problem with the electricity. Even before this, the dogs appear to sense someone familiar. Understandably, this footage never fails to bring Casey to tears. But as if this wasn't already sentimental enough, the following video captures this. Josie Sanchez is alone at home when something
What's your thoughts on that one,
prompts her to
Squatch?
take out her phone.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again, Dad. Do it again. Flick the light. Flick the light, Dad. Oh my God. Oh.
Just like the video prior, Josie believes that this was a sign. Her dad, according to her, was reaching out by flickering the light. As with Casey's footage, many viewers feel that something supernatural had happened. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
That's
Also,
pretty good.
if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance. Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway, but even from a distance, he can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage. Take a look.
Has him so unsettled, man. He's in the middle of the goddamn hood, just going, hell no, they could have that motherfucker.
Sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Send somebody as soon as you can.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Gonna strand our asses out here. Book it.
I'm not trying to go back in this truck.
Right. Could be. Could be. Hell yeah. I got my thing working. My little chat. I'm watching the mirrors now. I ran the fuck out. Dude was like, I ran the fuck out. Oh, Sif actually scared me right there. Oh, I got all kinds of comfy there. Come on, BBs. What you doing? What you doing? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Up. Where are you? Come here. Yeah. Hi. Come here. Come here. Mwah. I love you. So many stories to tell me, huh? You go on straight up adventures, don't you? Oh, I'm gonna let him in. Can I let in the Loki? Okay. They're both in. Hi, Loki baby. Hi. Do I not get lovin's? Do I not get lovin's, Loki? It's hard for him to jump up. Okay. What babies? What baby? Oh, goodness, goodness. Okay. Baby talking. All right. See if I can't get back. I was like super comfy. Fucking dogs. Oh, hell no.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Oh.
I didn't see nothing there.
What was that? Can y'all see it?
Can't see shit.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
I gotta say, man, black people have the best reactions to spooks and hauntings and stuff like that.
No wonder why the EMT
like,
was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance. Something appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to have seen earlier, we do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth. It appears to dart from side to side, as if being stuck inside. The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been the culprit behind the cabinet door swinging open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery.
I know
Some
nothing
believe
about
that
ambulances.
maybe this
I
may
know
have been
they're
the spirit
nasty.
of a deceased individual who unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance. While many think this, others have no idea what this could have been.
I get
Whether
their
ghost or
electrical
something
checked.
else,
Fucking
the EMT was
squirrels.
just glad to have someone from work
No
pick up the
doubt.
truck. To this day, the question remains, just what exactly had been inside the ambulance?
Mice too, dude. Mice are really bad with electrical.
In the
Like, I'm a
following
whole
video,
episode ahead
3
of you
friends are alone
guys.
at
This is
home
crazy.
when one friend decides to call their mom.
I hope the
after something
quality's
scary had
good.
occurred.
Like the video quality, I hope it looks good. So it looks fire on this side.
Calm, quiet, keep the door locked. All right, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room, and for good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone
Fucking
had broken
noises
in,
and
which is why the
crashes.
police were called.
Did it sound like glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
I thought it was just like a big thud, and then
So you heard glass shatter?
yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However, after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3
Sorry
friends
if my
decided
mic
to
picks this
investigate the
up.
noises and presumably take matters into their own hands if needed. But during this time, something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they caught.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. There, they can have that. Okay. All right, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hate it when people put shit on stairs. That shit pisses me off. Nothing belongs on a step except for your feet as you're going up and down them. Just fucking ditching their friend or their brother or whatever. Just ditching.
Apparently, one of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it, this is what was caught.
I didn't see anything. They'll point it out though. Oh. Yeah. That was a little bit of a something.
Something can be seen moving behind the railing.
Like a
In
little
swift
fucking
motion,
running
this
doll.
mysterious object passes by without making
Fucking
a sound.
Chucky.
It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be
Super
made out.
Spoopy!
It's hard to
Hey,
see at
Ridiculous.
first, but
What's up,
watching this
buddy?
Again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly. Its uncanny motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. To them, it looks as though a floating head had passed by. If only they had seen this before the police arrived. As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them, this would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. Now, up until now, there haven't been any updates. But until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
It's because they put shit on the fucking stairs, man. Nah, man. Like, I'm gonna be real here. Fucking do not put shit on stairs. That is bad. Bad juju. Why are they doing that shit? It's terrible. The dogs are all like super lounged in the room. They're just chill. They're like, yeah. Anyways, going on. Moving on.
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there.
Dogs know,
Although
man.
unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
Look, you guys, it rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's I know, Blue, someone's there, huh? I know it, I know. I don't know why it does that. It does it every time, you guys. This is the third time. I can't believe I
It's
caught it on
just the
camera.
previous owner chilling. They're all like, thanks for the rocking chair, bro. I'm enjoying it. Let me rock. Yeah.
Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, bitch. Get him, Blue. I'm shutting the door.
As many have stated, if it wasn't for the dog's
Blue, I'm leaving you
reaction, this
outside.
wouldn't
I'll
have
be
been
back.
Strange. Clearly, something had set off the dog. The chair suddenly stopping on its own, coupled with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe that this was paranormal. The mother who took this thinks so, but any ideas on what exactly had been on the chair remains unknown. Whether supernatural or not, this video remains a mystery.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now, this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them, they had found this video on social media with little to no context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently in the waiting room. However, something about this space just seems off. The person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around. Lacking other people in this room, the video gets a whole lot strange when this is captured. Take a look.
It's like the shadow of the bench. Come on now. Could have been like a car driving around outside. Yeah.
Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patience, yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving like the shadow on the wall, and neither is there anyone or anything
It could be the
disappearing
bench,
before
though.
reappearing again. The
It looks like
shadow
it's even
seems to be
connected
something
to
of
it.
its own. While it's hard to say what exactly was caught on camera, the mystery alone has led many to believe that this
Hell, it
may
could be a
just
fucking
something
bug on the
beyond
light,
explanation.
honestly.
But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Ooh. Spoopy time.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else
You
is
sure
in
it's
the
not
restroom
Francis?
except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record and captures this.
Well, you name this one, it came from beneath. It's cockroaches from below.
Acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal, pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí